I'm going to switch the phone to show you in a moment. And you're going to state
District Court, State of Michigan is now in session. The Honorable Judge Marlena Taylor is now presiding. At this time, there will be no eating, no sleeping, no talking, no gum chewing, no drinking, no smoking, no driving or riding in a vehicle, no laying down or lounging. Please keep your devices on mute until you are addressed by one of the courthouse staff. Also, keep your devices on a level surface so that you may be seen on screen. Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. Calling Waleed Yado case?
Yes. Please, the court. This is Steve Lockhart, P32090.
Attorney Lockhart, let me call the case first, okay?
Pardon me, Judge.
No problem. Now calling the matter of the people versus Waleed Yado. This is ticket number 310266. One count sale furnished alcohol to a minor. This is the date and time set for a bench trial in this matter. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Again, Your Honor, Steve Lockhart, P32090, attorney for defendant Waleed Yaldu, who I am putting into your view now. Mr. Yaldu, please
Sir, can you state your name for the record?
Waleed Yaldu.
All right. And officer, I have officer here today on the case. Can you please state your name for the record, sir?
Officer Christian Earl.
This is the date and time set for a bench trial in this matter. It's my understanding, Officer Earl, that one of the necessary witnesses is not available today.
Yes, ma'am. That person is no longer on the job, and I tried to get contact with him, and I wasn't able to reach him.
Did you get all that, Sandy? Do you need him to repeat that one more time?
No, I copy that, Your Honor. I would respectfully move to dismiss without prejudice.
Hold on,
Witness unavailable.
Hold on, Mr. Lockhart, 1 second, Attorney Lockhart. Mr. Earl, Officer Earl, you kind of broke up a little bit. So could you just repeat what you said about the decoy once again?
Yes, ma'am. The decoy is no longer employed through DPD, and I tried calling him, and I was unable to get in contact with him.
So is there a motion now, Attorney Lockhart?
Yes, please, Your Honor. Motion to dismiss without prejudice, witness unavailable.
All right. At this time, the court is going to grant that motion because the witness that is necessary, one of the witnesses necessary to this case cannot be located. It is going to be dismissed without prejudice. So just let the client know if they ever find a witness and they want to refile, they can do so in a certain period of time, okay?
Understood, Your Honor, and thank you. Please accept my apologies for my connection. We had a Zoom fail and I had to use my phone.
It's okay, Attorney Lockhart. I totally understand. You probably don't recognize me, but from Frank Murphy, we've had a couple of cases together. But it's okay. You may do. I understand.
You take good care.
All right, you too. That concludes this hearing, everyone. Have a good day. Go ahead, sign off, Mr. Lockhart, and enjoy your breakfast.
Take care.
Thank you, officer. Stay safe out there, please.
Yes, ma'am. Have a good one.
All right, you too. Officer Orchdale, we have someone in there talking to your matter, on your matter right now. Mr.
Wonderful.
Young,
I appreciate
you had your hand raised? Okay. Mr.
Thank
Young,
you.
You had your hand raised?
No, he's just checking in.
Mr. Young has not been checked in yet, Judge. He must have just joined us.
Mr. Young, it's 9:47 a.m. What's going on?
Hey, how you doing this morning, Judge? I was actually on the phone with 36th District, and they just notified me that I actually have a court date today. So that's the reason I am late this morning. I didn't know, so I have no, I don't have no slip to say I got to go to court. Like, I got a court date coming up on the 30th for something separate. So they just told me this morning, and they just gave me the number, and I just logged in.
Is he on the docket today?
Yes.
You got a lot of warrants too, Mr. Young. Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am, I do. That's what I was calling in for this morning, to take care of them.
Yes.
All right. Mr. Young, we're going to put you into what's called a breakout room. Nobody's going to be in there with you. You'll be in there by yourself, but an attorney will come in there and speak with you. are going to be all by yourself for a little while, okay? So don't
Yes,
come
ma'am.
back into the room asking if we forgotten about you. We haven't, I promise. Attorney Barry's gonna come in there and talk to you about today's case, okay?
All right.
All right. We'll put you into breakout room number 8, okay? Join that room.
There she. There she is.
Oh, boy, this man. Oh, looks like a John. That's not check.
Sarah, somebody just checked in.
Okay.
You want to talk?
Mr. Ware, why are you just not checking in? It's 9:49 a.m.
My court time ain't till 1:30.
So why are you checking in right
Because I was trying to figure out how do I upload documents, like on my driver's license. I don't know how to do it. I'm sorry.
You have some documents? Did you take
Yes.
pictures of?
Yes, I got my driver's license and my insurance and stuff.
I'm going to give you an email address to send them to in the chat. Can you view the chat?
Yes. What I got to do?
Hold on a minute. I'm typing it. Give me a second, Mr. Ware. Yeah,
Oh, I'm
give me a
sorry.
moment to write it out. Yeah.
Okay, my bad.
Yeah, he told me to. Oh. Did you get that message? It went to everyone.
No, I ain't getting no message.
Okay, so you're on your phone. Stop moving, stop moving, stop moving, stop moving. Sit still, please.
Okay.
All right. So on your phone, swipe to the right. Do you see anything? Is it just a whole bunch of boxes? Keep swiping.
No, but I don't see nothing but boxes. And you?
Okay, does one of them say chat?
It says what?
Chat.
Chat? No. It's a court reporter, Detroit 36 District Court. Nope, it don't say nothing, man.
Want me to have him call in? I know how to get it to him.
Okay, you ready? I'm gonna give you a phone number to call, okay?
Let me grab an ink pen. Okay, I'm ready.
313
313
965
965
2293.
2293.
Call them. They're gonna give you the email address to send all of these documents to for the afternoon, okay? But send them now so we can have them for the afternoon.
Okay, thank you.
You're very welcome, Mr. Ware. I'll see you later, okay?
Okay.
All right.
Attorney Mayor, you should have all the offers, except for the one who just checked in, Ronnie Young.
Yes, I believe I do. I'm printing them out now. Okay. Oh, boy. Okay.
Eugene Williams, reporting to the courtroom. Your Honor, sorry.
He has not checked in. I have
Williams,
a-
why are you just now checking in? It's 10:10. You were supposed to be here at 8:30 a.m.
Yes, I do apologize. I'm very tired. I just got off work. I forgot it was 8:30. I thought it was 10:30.
All right, Mr. Williams, there's a ban against me for me not to leave and go do what I need to do this morning in honor of my job. So I'm going to put you into what's called a breakout room. Nobody will be there with you. You'll be there all by yourself, but an attorney will come in there and talk to you. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 people who I'm going to do before he comes in there and talks to you. Probably 7 people. He's gonna come in there and talk to you. You just hold tight in that breakout room. Nobody's gonna be in there with you. And we'll get your matter taken care of today, okay?
Okay.
We'll put you in room number 9. It's gonna ask you to join Mr. Williams, okay?
Okay.
Defense is ready, Your Honor.
All right, we have Lisa Washington. That's a state ticket, Mr. Barry. It's just allowing unlicensed driver to drive. I don't think it can get any lower than that, can it?
No, it's a no points violation.
Yeah, you can ask her. That's Lisa Washington, so you probably don't have that offer, but you
No.
can ask her what she wants to do on that one. Because I can't, and I couldn't think of a lower charge for that, so.
Okay, let me speak
Then
with
we
her.
can
I
do
will
those
speak with
other ones. We
her.
had 2 more people sign in, but we'll do this group of people first, and then we'll have the other 2 sign in. We'll let you do that, okay?
Okay.
All right.
Washington. There she is. Okay. Got him.
All right, I can bring those folks in.
Yes, Your Honor.
Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning. I'm gonna call your matter in a moment, Mr.
Warner.
Warner. I know,
Yeah,
Mr. Warner. I know.
Warner.
It's not the greatest device for you to navigate and move around. Everyone, could you please put yourself on mute, please? Officer on, so let's go with the officer first. All right, Ronald Warner, you can unmute yourself. It's *6 on your phone, *6. *6. Officer Porterell. There we go.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, we're gonna try and call you. There you go. All right. I see Miss Sandy is on and ready. Now calling the matter of the people versus Ronald Warner. This is U ticket 596999421. One count of disorderly conduct. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Oh, that's Barry Jr. P28880 on behalf of Mr. Warner. State your full name, Mr. Warner.
Mr. Warner. Mr. Warner. Mr.
Yes.
Warner.
Judge,
Yes.
he may have to hang up and call back. My apologies. I thought he was one of the ones that I gave instructions on *6, but evidently it must have been somebody else on the phone that I did.
He was speaking a moment ago. I don't know what happened.
I put him on mute
Oh.
because I instructed another person who was on the phone how to use *6, and I thought it was him. And I figured if I put him on mute, he'll know how to get off unmute, but wrong person.
Okay, Mr. Warner, you may have to call back, okay? If you can hear me, just hang up and call right back. All right, Mr. Warner, if you can hear me, please hang up and try again. We'll get you as soon as we can. We'll have to move on to another matter. Richard Walker. Oh, I don't know if he came out of the breakout. Okay, let me see what I have on the screen. Elijah Wilson.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Elijah Wilson. This is ticket number P11899345. Count one, driver's license never acquired. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of Mr. Wilson. State your full name, Mr. Wilson.
Elijah Nathaniel Wilson.
We cannot hear you, sir. I know you're disinterested. I know you look like you don't care about the court hearing, but you gotta act like you care about it just for a little moment. Come closer, pay attention, look at the screen, okay, Mr. Wilson?
I got my AirPods in.
Okay. Say your name for the record, please.
Elijah Nathaniel Wilson.
Thank you.
Your
No
Honor,
problem.
Mr. Wilson will avail himself of the offer of the prosecutor to enter a plea to,
Dismissal.
oh, yes. Can't beat it.
At this time, the court is going to dismiss this matter. Mr. Wilson, you paid the accompanying civil infractions on this, so they are willing to dismiss this. So you're all set, okay?
Okay.
Come on, man.
Good day.
All right, you too.
I will, thank you.
No problem.
Mr. Warner, can you hear me?
Yes,
All right, here we go. We're gonna call your matter again. Say just like you are. Now calling the matter, recalling the matter of the people versus Ronald Warner. This is you ticket 596-99421. One count of disorderly person, I believe it is. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of Mr. Warner. State your full name, Mr. Warner.
Ronald Wayne Warner.
Your Honor, Mr. Warner would avail himself of the offer to enter a plea to disorderly conduct on a 3-month suspended sentence basis, delayed sentence basis.
All right. Is that right, Mr. Warner?
That's correct, Your Honor.
I also have the officer on today. Officer, can you state your name for the record, please?
Sergeant Holt Cradle, Detroit Police Department.
Thank you so much. All right, Mr. Warner, could you please raise your right hand for me?
It's up in the air, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes,
All right, you can put your hand down. Did you have an opportunity to speak with an attorney in private today about your case and about your rights?
I spoke with Attorney Berry.
That's right. Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a plea today?
No,
Are you pleading guilty of your own free will?
yes,
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty, sir?
yes,
And do you understand that by taking this guilty plea today, that you're going to give up any rights that you may have had to have a trial in the future?
could you repeat that, Your Honor?
Yes, I can. I said, do you understand that by taking this plea today, you're going to give up any rights, like you had the right to have a bench trial today, you can have a jury trial in the future. You're going to give all that up if you say I'm guilty today. You understand that, sir?
I do understand that.
Okay. Understanding everything I've just said, did you want to move forward, sir?
Yes,
All right. I'm going to take your attention back to the date of July the 3rd, 2021. Were you in the area of Livernois and Tyreman Streets in the city of Detroit?
I was in the area when I was stopped by the police officers of Tyreman and Carbondale.
Okay. Was it a liquor store in that area?
It's a liquor store that runs from, it's a block long. It runs from Livernois to Carbondale. I was at the end of the store. It only has one entrance at Livernois and Tyreman, but there are no entrances, but the building goes all the way back to Carbondale.
Okay, sir. And did you act in a disorderly manner in that area, sir?
Well, what do you mean by that?
Did you urinate in public, sir?
Yes.
Oh.
I was not in the view. I was not in the view of anybody in the public because everybody goes in the store, goes up at Illinois Retirement because that's the only entrance. I got out the way. I called myself doing that. But yes, it was in public.
Mr. Warner, are you supposed to use the
Yes.
restroom in public at all, whether people can see you or not?
Ma'am, I have a weak bladder and I suffer from a severe case of COPD. I can't walk a half a block. When I get out of breath, it affects my bladder. And on that day, I had to empty my bladder. I got behind the garbage can and I was not in view of the public and I relieved myself. That's what happened. So I do know, I'm 71, that people aren't supposed to be urinating in public. But this was one of those situations where my health conditions didn't allow me to do anything else, and I did the best I could, and I did shield myself from public view. In so doing, the police officers happened to drive up and give me a ticket.
Okay, Mr. Warner. Now I'm gonna say one more time. You do know, though, I understand that you have these difficulties. The court is very empathetic to this and very understanding of this. But do you know why you received the ticket, though?
Yes.
Okay, all right. Well, city attorney is in the courtroom, and today he has agreed that he's going to dismiss this matter, okay? Due to the best interest of justice. Sir, you have this understanding. Next time you're going to get the ticket, and there's nothing I'm going to be able to do because you're aware of it. But we do understand that you suffer from some medical issues, but you cannot use the bathroom in public, okay?
Yes, ma'am, Your Honor. I really appreciate it. Now, you said the case is dismissed.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. All right, thank you. This concludes the hearing. Thank you, Sergeant.
Thank you. Have a good day, everybody.
Too. Thank you. Be safe, okay?
Yes, ma'am. You as well. Bye-bye.
All right. Bye-bye. Mr. Devin Williams?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. I'm gonna call your ticket. Now calling the matter of People versus Devin Williams. This is U ticket 598-86721. One count of disorderly conduct. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please. I apologize. One count of act. I want to get the title right. My bad. That's narcotics or drug violation. That's not what the ticket reads. Indecent or obscene conduct. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of Mr. Williams. State your full name, Mr. Williams.
Devin Williams.
Your Honor, Mr. Williams would avail himself of the offer to allow him to enter a plea to disorderly conduct.
All right, is that right, Mr. Williams?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, if so, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, put your hand down, sir. Mr. Williams, did you have an opportunity to talk to an attorney? That would have been Mr. Berry in private today about your case and about your rights?
Yes, ma'am.
Did anyone threaten, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a plea today?
No, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty of your own free will, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes, ma'am.
And do you understand that by taking this guilty plea today, that you're going to give up any rights that you may have had to have a trial in the future?
Yes, ma'am.
Understanding all of that, did you still want to move forward today, Mr. Williams?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I want to take your attention back to the date of July 20th of 2021. Were you in the area of Hampshire Ansbury Street in the city of Detroit.
Yes, ma'am.
And while you were in that area, did you act in a disorderly manner?
Yes, ma'am.
Satisfied, Attorney Barry? Unmute yourself, Attorney Barry.
Satisfied, Your Honor.
Thank you. And the court is satisfied as well and will accept the plea to the amended charge of disorderly conduct. Sir, there are a couple of things that you need to do for us. So I'm going to set a review date in I give you 90 days, okay? So we can make sure you complete every task you need to complete. You need to do the HIV STI testing. I just need to know that you took the test. I don't need to know the results. You have to take the prostitution awareness program. I believe it's an online program right now. You have to sign up for it, okay? I'm gonna give you a phone number so you can contact them and they can make sure you hook up with who you need. And I'm gonna assess a fine today in the amount of $300, okay?
Okay.
All right, but you have those 3 months to be able to pay it, okay?
Okay.
All right.
And question.
Yes,
How would I pay that?
you can either pay it online at 36districtcourt.org. You can physically come down to the court. The first floor is open and pay it at the cashier's office. Or you can go to one of those DivDat machines around the city of Detroit. They're like in Myers or CVS. They're not everywhere, but you can pay other city of Detroit bills on them. You can pay them there too.
Okay.
Okay, Mr. Williams, I'm gonna set a review date on the date of June 1st, okay? 2022, you can write that down, June 1st. As long as you've completed everything, we'll close it out. The phone number that you need to call so they can tell you how to get that class is 313-965-3414. And then they'll tell you how you can go. They'll even tell you like where you can go to get the testing too, but just ask them, they'll direct you. Come back on June the 1st, 2022. That's gonna be at 8:30 a.m. As long as you completed everything, I'm gonna close this matter out, Mr. Williams.
Okay.
Okay, all right. Thank
Alrighty.
you.
You're
All
welcome.
right, you
Have a
back to
good day.
work, sir. You have a good day
Alrighty.
too. All right. Ms. Washington?
Yes, Judge.
Okay, I'm gonna call your matter now. Now calling the matter of the people versus Lisa Washington. This is ticket number P661613. One count of allowing an unlicensed driver to drive. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of Ms. Washington. State your full name, Ms. Washington.
Lisa Marie Washington.
Your Honor, Ms. Washington seeks a bench trial.
Is that right, Ms. Washington?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, if so, can you please raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, ma'am.
You can put your hand down. Ms. Washington, you had an opportunity to talk to Attorney Barry in private today about your case and about your rights.
Yes, ma'am.
And he's informing me that you want to have a bench trial. That's a trial before myself as the trier and finder of fact. Is that how you want to proceed today?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so I'm going to set this matter for a bench trial on the date of June the 6th, 2022. That's going to be at 9 a.m. It is going to be via Zoom. So the same way that you came on today, come on that date, and we'll see. We'll proceed from there. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm going to set your bond at $0 personal, so that they know that you've come in to take care of this matter. And if there's nothing further, that concludes this hearing for today, Ms. Washington.
Thank you. Have a good day.
You too. Thank you.
Okay.
Ms. Goldie Williams.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, I'm gonna handle your matters next.
Okay.
Now calling the matters of the people versus Goldie Williams. This is ticket number P11896666. Count 1, drive unregistered or untitled vehicle. Count 2, improper plate. Also calling ticket number P1189668. One count, no proof of insurance. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of Ms. Williams. Your Honor, Ms. Williams has valid registration and plates. The no insurance charge didn't appear on the docket, but I believe she also has valid insurance at this time. Am I correct?
Yes.
And she's
Have you
prepared to
seen all
show
of
these
these
out.
documents, Attorney Barry?
Uh,
Or she has them with her?
She
You have
has
with you,
them.
Ms. Williams?
She had to go and get them, so she has them.
Okay, Ms. Williams, can you show me those documents, please?
Yes. I've pulled up my registration online. I don't know if you can see it. It's still current. Expires November 2022.
Okay.
And insurance. Oh, it started me over. I'm pulling it up right now. No. Okay. Insurance is current. I just have to pull it up on my app.
Okay.
1 second.
No problem.
Thank you. Hold on one. Sorry.
You're okay, Ms. Williams, I understand.
Okay.
It doesn't work when you want it to work.
Sandy, you want to disconnect Miss Washington? We're done with her. She didn't log off. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you, Harris. I didn't notice she was still on.
Miss Williams, if you're saying anything, you're muted. We can't hear you.
Mute. Okay. This is the Progressive Insurance to the.
Oh, flip to the side.
I might have to turn the computer.
2822 expiration.
Okay.
2022, yeah.
All right.
Uh,
Thank you for that, Ms. Williams. With that said, and seeing valid documentation, the court is going to dismiss these matters without prejudice for compliance. Make sure you always keep everything up to date and keep it on you so that you don't get these type of tickets, okay?
yes. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome. Have a good day, Ms. Williams.
Quick question, if
Yes,
that's
ma'am.
okay. My license currently says suspended. Can you leave me instructions on how to change it?
So what you have to do, I can only instruct you as far as like 36 district court. If you take
Okay.
care of all your matters, you're gonna have to give us the data updated. If you have any reinstatement fees, you need to pay those through 36 district court. And we'll automatically send something over to the Secretary of State's office that says you're cleared of all your matters. Any
Okay.
courthouse should do that, okay? So if you have tickets in another area, when you pay them or take care of them, as long as you paid all the costs and fees, it'll send clearance to them, letting them know that you can now apply for your license to be reinstated. And that's instantaneous. So after you pay that, it's almost, it goes very quickly. It's not a wait time. And then you can be able to apply for your license to be, reinstated.
Okay. Thank you very much, Your Honor.
You're very welcome, Ms. Williams. You have a great day, okay?
Okay. You guys do the same. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. Okay, Attorney Barry, the last two offers should have come through to you. And
Oh,
those folks are in the rooms. And then I couldn't get Mr. Walker out for some reason, so he's just gonna have to wait until you finish talking to the other two folks.
okay.
Thank you, Mr. Berry. You get the other two?
Yes, yes.
Okay, cool. All right, I'm just put us on mute then.
Your Honor,
Yes,
there's only one charge on the offer that appears on the docket. There are
a ton of other ones, because he has cases of warrants, so he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cases in warrant status.
well,
Mr. Young,
the two cases that appear on the docket,
well, we can just give him a new date. I want to take his cases at least out of warrant status that he has though, because he has so many in warrant status.
okay, 'cause I don't, the numbers mean nothing without a
That's
charge.
fine. You spoke to both people?
Yes, Your Honor. Good. I apologize, Your Honor. I managed not to speak to Mr. Williams, Eugene Williams. Is that possible?
Okay. All right.
I don't have I don't seem to be able to. Could you place us in a room?
Okay, don't
That-
join those rooms, Mr. Walker or Mr. Young. Y'all just stay in the courtroom, okay? Mr. Williams, the attorney needs to talk to you. Can you go back to room 9, please? If not, I can move you to a different room. Mr. Williams, go to room 1, please.
How you doing?
Hello? Hello?
Hello,
Hello? Hi, good morning.
good morning.
I'm trying to reach Miss Taylor.
That's me, Judge Taylor. How are you doing today?
How you doing? My name is Leisha Watkins. I had a court day today to see you, and I don't know how to go to that for the internet to get Zoom because I have a learning disability, and I thought I had to come into the courtroom, and I was seeing what do I have to do.
Lisa Watkins.
Leisha Watkins.
You're in the afternoon, so what you did right now, you just call back at 1:30 and sign in, just like you signed in with the phone number, but at 1:30 instead.
Okay, and I get you back.
Yes, I'll be on.
I thought I had to come into the building, but my ride. I'm sorry.
No, I said I'll be on. You don't have to physically come into the building. You just call just like you did. You're in my morning session right now, but you need to be in
Okay,
the
I'm
afternoon
sorry.
session.
Right, I was just trying to see because the ride I had can't make it, so I was trying to make some arrangements. But if you said I could call you back at 1:30.
Yes, the same way you're in my Zoom meeting right now. Use the same way that you logged in right now in the afternoon, and then we'll be able to handle your matter then, okay? You don't have to physically appear in court. We don't have court for appearance, in-person appearances for traffic court right now.
Okay, thank you.
You're very welcome. We'll see you this afternoon on the phone, okay?
Okay, thank you.
You're
Bye bye.
welcome. Bye-bye. All right, you ready on him now?
Ready, Your Honor.
Mr. Richard Walker, I'm gonna call your matter first. Miss Sandy, are you ready?
Yes, Judge.
Mr. Walker, do you see me asking you to unmute your, oh, there you go. Fantastic. Now calling the matter of the people versus Richard Walker. This is ticket P 1208223. One count lead scene of accident causing property damage. Also calling you ticket 503-84819. This matter is currently in warrant status. He already made a plea to this back on the day, a no-go plea back on the date of November the 18th of 2019. And there's a warrant out for him. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Otis Berry Jr. on behalf of Mr. Walker. State your full name, Mr. Walker.
Richard Oates Walker.
Your Honor, Mr. Walker would avail himself of the prosecutor's offer to permit him to enter a plea to failure to obey a school crossing guard, and that to be a reduction from leaving the scene of a property damage accident.
You want to take advantage of that offer today, sir?
Yeah.
Okay, so please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
You can put your hand down, Mr. Walker. Did you have an opportunity to speak with an attorney in private today, that would be Mr. Berry, about your case and about your rights?
Yeah, I spoke with him.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a plea today?
No.
Are you pleading guilty of your own free will?
Yeah.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
No.
Well, I can't take a plea just because you want to get it over with, sir. So, if you want to have a trial of this, you can have a bench trial. That's a trial before myself as the trier and finder of facts. You can have a jury trial. Currently, we're not doing jury trial for traffic matters, but that doesn't mean that you can't. I just wouldn't have a date as of right now. So those are your two options, sir, okay? Which one would you like, sir?
Can I ask you a question? May I ask a question?
As long as it's not about some facts of the case, sure.
Well, it is pertaining to, if the officer said I left the scene, but he gave me the ticket because I was I was across the street where it happened at my house.
Okay, so you wouldn't be pleading to that necessarily. You would be pleading to failure to obey a school crossing guard, but you take issue with leave the scene of the accident. So that could be, so this can be something that you could have a bench trial. I don't know. I wasn't there. I didn't write the ticket. I'm sorry.
What?
I can't change tickets. That's not my role at all.
All right, I'll just take the plea and I'll pay the money.
But now you said no to my question. So your choices are a bench trial or a jury trial. I can't take a plea now. You already said no, you're not guilty of it. So your two options are bench trial or jury trial.
Bench trial.
Okay. All right. So I'm gonna set this matter for a bench trial on the date of June the 6th, 2022. That's gonna be at 9 a.m. It is gonna be via Zoom. So the same way that you signed on today, you can sign on that day. I'm gonna set your bond at $0 personal in this matter.
All right.
All right, as for the other ticket that there's a warrant out for you, what would you like me to do, Mr. Barry?
Well, this is obviously a prosecutor's motion. I really wasn't, the prosecutor not being here.
The prosecutor's here, but I'm just asking, would you like me to remove the warrant and set it aside?
Yes, Your Honor, I would.
All right, at this time, the court is going to set aside the warrant that's out there right now. Mr. Walker, back on the date of November the 18th of 2019, you took a no-low plea to disorderly conduct. As a part of that plea, you were to complete some tasks, but you failed to return to court for those tasks. Completion of those tasks, what happened?
I don't remember having no ticket for, what'd you say it was?
It was reduced to disorderly conduct from offer to engage in the services of another for the act of prostitution.
Oh, I did some of it already.
Okay, you didn't come back to court and tell us, so we need to know what part of this stuff that you did and did not do.
I
So
sent the thing where I did the community service.
Did you attend the class?
No class wasn't available at the time.
All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set this for a review on the same date as your bench trial. And I'm going to give you a phone number to call so that you can complete this task. Because Mr. Walker, what happens is if you don't complete these tasks, it gets entered in as the original plea as opposed to disorderly conduct. And I'm guessing you want to keep it as disorderly conduct. So you need to complete the rest of the stuff so that you be able to have it as disorderly conduct. Okay, so call 313.
Is your one 313?
313.
313
965
965
3414. Okay? Tell them
341.
that you need to complete the class.
Yeah.
And you need to have that testing done. If you've already done the community service, that's fine. We can try and get a hold of the community service. But we're gonna have this for a review on the same day as your next matter of 6/6/2022. I'll set it at 9 a.m. so everything can be at the same time. All right.
All right.
All right. There's nothing further. That concludes this hearing. Thank you, sir.
All right.
All right, Mr. Young, you can unmute yourself.
Yes, Judge.
All right. Now calling the matters of the people versus Ronnie Young Jr. On the docket today appears case number P 1178261. Count 1, drove while license suspended. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. The remaining of the matters are either in disposition or warrant status. On count 3 on that ticket, improper lane use. Ticket number SP 114675111, one count of speeding 26 to 30 miles over posted speed. Ticket or case number 183932592, one count no insurance misdemeanor. Case or ticket number SP 114675512, one count expired plates. Ticket number SP 114675513, one count no proof of insurance. Ticket number SP 117826113, one count roadway divided into 2 or more marked lanes, covered lanes restriction. Ticket number SP 1146751, one count drove while license not valid or improper license. Ticket number, case number 162137071, one count failed to display a valid operator's license not on person. Case number S1839325591, one count no operator's license on person. Case number 183932593, one count drive unregistered or untitled vehicle. Case number 20458620, count 1, drive unregistered or untitled vehicle. And ticket number 20458620, one count drove while license not valid or improper license. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of Mr. Young. State your full name, Mr. Young.
Ronnie Young Jr.
Your Honor, of course, there are only the 2 charges that appear on the docket, and although the court pretty much identified the remaining tickets, it was kind of hard to keep up with. I'd ask, could I get a few more seconds with Mr. Young in the breakout room?
Sure, that's fine. Or I can give him another quick date too, Mr. Berry, to get all the matters on the docket. Either way.
Well, we might be. I think Mr. Young would like, as everyone does, to resolve this today.
Okay.
Just let me see if I can talk to him for a few minutes.
All right. The So Mr. Young, hold tight. I'm gonna see if I can handle Mr. Williams' matter real quick. I'll put you back in the breakout room. If not, I'll get you a date a week from today so that you can come back and handle all these matters, okay?
Okay, Judge, I got one question. One of them you had read off, I think it was like a hover or something like that. Is that a Michigan State Troopers ticket for the freeway? Because I'm going through a lawsuit right now. I don't know, but they wrote me a ticket for an accident where I was hit from behind, and I never got a report number or something. But that pretty much sounded like what happened because I was involved in a rollover accident. So I don't know, but I was just asking. I'm sorry.
I don't have any accident tickets on my thing right now, so I
Okay.
don't know. And I'm not able to access what exactly. I usually do have. a
Okay,
copy
because
of
I
the
ain't never
ticket.
heard of no hover over lane, something, whatever. That's kind of different for me. But thank you, Judge.
I can tell you the date. That's about all I can give you. The hover over the lane happened on January the 7th of 2020. Nope, sorry. That one happened on March the 28th of 2021. So that was not on the freeway, that was on the street.
Okay. Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Just so you know, 7 miles
Thank
away.
you.
You're
Yes,
welcome.
ma'am. Oh, I know exactly where it is. Yes, ma'am.
All right, hold tight though. He wants to talk to you. He's gonna see if he can try and resolve it, but I have one more person I want to try and finish before I put you back into a breakout room, okay?
Yes, ma'am, Judge.
All right. Mr. Williams, Eugene Williams.
Yes, Your Honor. Hello?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm sorry. I'm just reading over the tickets to make sure I have what I'm supposed to have, okay?
Okay.
1 second. I don't want to reread something twice. Now calling the matters of the people versus Eugene Williams. This is ticket number 154099493. One count failed to display a valid operator's license. Also calling you ticket 86231212. One count of enter or remain on private property. These matters are here today for a warrant, arraignment on a bench warrant. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Howard S. Berry Jr. on behalf of Mr. Williams. State your full name, Mr. Williams.
Eugene Gino Williams, Jr.
Your Honor, the offer reflects on the two charges on the docket that Mr. Williams is prepared to enter a plea to improper plates, and the other matter in the park after dark is to be dismissed pursuant to the offer in front of us.
That's exactly the offer that I have in front of me, Mr. Berry. You want to take advantage of that, Mr. Williams?
Yes, is that the only offer?
The only offer I have in front of me. If you would like to have further negotiations, you can either have a different date. We can set this for a pre-trial, or you can have a bench trial or a jury trial. I don't make negotiations. I just relay offers.
No, I'm fine with it.
Do you not have a top on?
Sorry?
Do you not have a top on?
You have a shirt on?
Like a shirt?
Oh, no. I'm sorry.
Right, I'm gonna have you, we're gonna adjourn this matter for a moment. I need you to get dressed appropriately for court. And then you can come back to the screen, okay?
Okay, one second.
Sorry, Judge, we didn't catch that because his face was in the.
Don't worry about it. You wouldn't have seen it. It's all right. We're fine.
Getting dressed in front of him.
Mr. Young has on a button up. That's why we're gonna see if we can get this together. Are you ready now, Mr. Williams? You can unmute yourself. I muted you. So, Mr. Williams, what do you want to do? You want to have a pre-trial day so you can have a little bit more time to think about this? Or do you want to move forward today? It's up to you, sir.
We can move forward.
All right. So please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
You can put your hand down. Mr. Williams, did you have an opportunity to talk to an attorney in private today about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a plea today?
No.
Are you pleading guilty of your own free will?
Yes.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty, sir?
Yes.
Do you understand that by taking the guilty plea today, that you're going to give up any rights that you may have had to have a trial in the future?
Yes.
Understanding all of these things, did you still want to move forward with this plea today?
Yes.
All right. I want to take your attention, sir, back to the date of April the 10th of 2015. Were you in the area of Yakima, YACAMU and Remington Streets in the city of Detroit driving a Ford vehicle at that time?
Well, I'm sorry. What was the name of that street?
It was Yakima, YACAMU and Remington Streets in the city of Detroit.
That's not the name. That's not the name of that street.
I think it's Yakima. Yakima, Judge.
Yakima, that may be it. I've never heard of it before.
Yeah, it's not spelled like that either.
Mr. Williams, captain of the difficult committee. Now, you keep looking over to the side. I don't know what you're looking at. You seem disinterested by today. In about 2 seconds, I'm going to postpone this and let you think about all that you have done and think about all of it. Now, I understand I messed up on a street name. You can just say your honor is pronounced this name. Were you driving a vehicle in that area and got stopped by the police in 2015?
Yes.
Was it in the city of Detroit?
Yes.
And while you were driving, did you not have your operator's license on you at the time?
No.
Satisfied, Attorney Barry?
Satisfied, Your Honor.
Is there a stipulation for probable cause on the remaining count to be dismissed?
So stipulated, Your Honor.
So at this time, the court is going to enter a plea to the amended charge of improper plates, which has 0 points and is non-extractable to the Secretary of State's office, and dismiss his U ticket H62-31212 in this particular matter. Mr. Williams, are you currently employed?
Yes.
Do you have your license now or no?
No.
Okay, all right. I'm gonna assess a fine today in the amount of $200. How long will that take you to pay? 30 or 60 days, sir?
60.
60, is that gonna be enough time for you, Mr. Williams?
Yes.
Okay, so I can make this due for you April the 28th, is that? Okay.
Yes.
All right, April the 28th, 2022, sir. Okay, then you have to have this fine paid. You can make payments on there however you want to do it, okay? That gives you 60 days.
Okay.
Okay. All right, if there's nothing further, that concludes this hearing. Thank you, Mr. Williams.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
You too.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
All right, Mr. Young, I'm gonna put you back into a breakout room so y'all can talk about it. If you, like I said, if you can figure it out today, perfect. If not, I have a date on March the 7th for you for you so that you can come back to the courtroom and handle it then. So it won't be super far out, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, I'm gonna put you into breakout room number 1. Mr. Barry, if you could go back to breakout room number 1 for me, please, and see if you need additional answers on the tickets that he's pleading to. Just let me know, Attorney Barry, and I'll give you exactly what it is. Okay, you're laughing. I'm just talking to myself. All right.
Judge.
You need Sandy? Yeah.
I just want to tell you, I'm gonna borrow that phrase from you and use it on my grandson. Captain of the difficult committee. That was a good one.
You know, I know sometimes I struggle with the words and the name. So help me out. Tell me what the name of the street is. I've never heard of it before. And I'm spelling it out. Just help me. Thank you, Sandy.
The name of the street. Oh, no problem. No
I'm
problem.
like, I don't know the name of the street. So help me out. I'm not every name of the streets in the city of Detroit, but don't look at me talking about that's not the street.
But you know, he was probably trying to find a technicality, you know, find the venue problem.
Yeah, that's all right. All right. Let me put us on mute.
Oh.
Ready with Mr. Young, Your Honor.
All right, thank you, Mr. Berry. I'm gonna bring him out. Mr. Young, you can unmute yourself.
Yes, ma'am.
And I see Ms. Sandy is ready. Now recalling the matter of People versus Ronnie Young Jr. We caught this matter a little bit earlier in its entirety. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of Mr. Young. State your name again, Mr. Young.
Ronnie Young Jr.
Your Honor, after consultation, Mr. Young would avail himself of the offer of the prosecutor. Stands ready to enter pleas to 2 counts of improper plates and speeding 10 miles over the limit.
Is that right, sir? You wanna take advantage of that offer today?
Yes, ma'am. Due to the situation I'm in, I have no choice. It's the greatest option that I have at this moment.
It's enough.
It's the greatest option. I can't complain.
It's not a conversation, Mr. Young.
Right,
I'm
I know
sorry.
Mr. Barrett, but I'm gonna tell him before I take this plea now that he's to open up Pandora's box for a moment. Mr. Young, you always have options. I know
Yeah,
Mr.
you're
Barrett,
right.
so you can always take this for a bench trial before myself. You can always have a jury trial when we're able to have a jury trial, or you can take advantage of this offer. You can also have time to think, because that's an option too. Because I am one of the mindset is that I don't want to make you do anything you don't want to do just because
No,
you want.
no, Judge, everything is okay. I just been fighting Georgia for the past 4 years and getting my license back. And now I finally got everything together. They said take care of your Michigan tickets. So, at this point, the offer that was put in front of me, it's the greatest offer because I need my license back. I can't do anything in the Motor City without license. Like, and they're just in general. And I come from the state of Georgia. So it's like, it's completely different. So, and by me being so many miles away, it's hard to get everything. But lucky the COVID, I was able to get everything handled. So now I'm presented with this. I'm willing to take it because I didn't have license for like 4 or 5 or really like 8 years since I've been here in 14. So, I'm not complaining.
Okay, Mr. Young. See, that's all we need to do is have a little talk. Can you please raise your right hand?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you can put your hand down. Mr. Young, did you have an opportunity to speak with an attorney in private today about your case and about your rights?
Yes, ma'am.
Did anyone threaten you, force you,
No, ma'am.
promise you anything in exchange for
No.
a plea today?
No, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty of your own free will?
Yes.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes.
And do you understand that by taking this guilty plea today, that you're going to give up any rights that you may have had to have a trial in the future?
Yes.
Understanding all of this, did you still want to move forward today, sir?
Yes.
All right, I'm going to read the 2 misdemeanor tickets first, and then I'll read into the record the plea of responsible for the speeding ticket. But on the date of, this is ticket number P11788261, count 2. On the date of March the 28th of 2021, were you in the area of West 7 Mile and Whitcomb Streets in the city of Detroit driving a Dodge vehicle, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
And did it not have any car insurance at the time?
No, ma'am, it didn't.
All right. And then on the date of February the 14th of 2018, were you driving at that time a Jeep vehicle in the area of Trinity and Joy Road in the city of Detroit?
Yes, ma'am.
And it did you not have any car insurance at that point in time, sir?
No, ma'am, I didn't. Like, I barely even had a plate for that car. I don't even really figure out how I even had that car. Yes, ma'am.
And then on the date of January the 7th, 2021, reading from the ticket that in the area of West 7 Mile and Myers, Mr. Young was driving a Dodge vehicle and did exceed the speed doing 40 in a 30-mile-per-hour zone. Satisfied, Attorney Berry?
Satisfied, Your Honor.
And is there a stipulation for probable cause on the remaining counts to be dismissed? So
stipulated, Your Honor.
So at this time, the court is going to enter a plea on count 2 of ticket P117826-1 to improper plates, amended that plea on case number 183932592, amend that no insurance to improper plates, and on ticket number SP11467511, that the speeding ticket will be amended to 40 in a 30-mile-per-hour zone. Mr. Young, are you currently employed?
I'm currently going through a transition at the moment, Miss Judge. I was currently working at Huntington, temp to hire. I was actually hired in, so right now I'm going through the hire process. They're doing my background and stuff, and I actually got a interview with DPD, so that's another reason I got to get my license back. So it's like I got a lot of opportunities in front of me, so I'm trying to really take advantage of it because now I'm able to get everything together. Why not? Like, I can't complain. I'm not leaving the state of Michigan. I'm not going back to Georgia. It's over with. There's just.
So here's what I can do. I do have to charge you a fine. I'm sure you have tons of reinstatement fees.
Here I don't. I paid my reinstatement fees in Georgia. I don't know if I have any here.
Oh, you do. You have lots of
Okay.
them too, I'm sure of them, okay, Mr. Young?
Okay.
I'm just letting you know, you have lots of reinstatement fees. So
Okay.
here's what I can do. Hold on one second. Three. All right, here's what I'm gonna do today, Mr. Young. You have a case out there, case number C5-3-08101. You already pled to this case, but it incurred some late fees because you never paid it, and a warrant fee. So the court is going to remove the late fees and the warrant fees off of that ticket so you can be able to pay that, okay?
Yes,
That
ma'am.
takes the ticket price down a little bit on that one. On
You say
today's
is this a separate ticket from the ones from today?
That's a separate ticket from the ones today. You pled to this one back in May 19th of 2020. So 2 years ago almost.
Okay. I don't even know what it is.
I know, but I'm telling you right now, because I'm gonna tell you all the stuff you owe, okay?
Yes,
So
ma'am.
you have to pay that ticket. I'm just gonna take off the late fees and the warrant fee on that, okay?
Okay.
So it's gonna be $320 for
Okay.
that ticket. That was an expensive ticket. On today's matters, because you have reinstatement fees, we calculate that you probably have about 8 reinstatement fees. That's $360. So I'm going to
Okay.
charge you additionally $200 for one of the improper plates tickets. And I'm gonna waive the cost and fines on the other two, okay? Oh, you know what? On the civil infraction, I can't waive the fine. So I'm gonna do $200. And then on the 10th over ticket, that's $135. Okay.
Okay, you said so one ticket will be $200. You said the other one you can't waive the fines and costs, so that will be $135.
That's right. I'm gonna waive the costs and fines on one of your tickets though.
Okay.
$320. Yes. All right, Mr. Young. I know you're trying to get your license back. It's gonna be a pricey venture, okay?
Hey, I just paid child support out of my taxes. I'm giving all my taxes to this. I really need it. I've been fighting. I really need it. I really do.
Okay. I'm gonna give you one more break. If you pay that civil infraction ticket, I'm gonna waive the other cost and fine on the other one, okay? You typically only have 14 days to be able to pay civil infraction. Is that gonna be enough time to pay that $135?
I can pay that today, Judge. I can pay it right now with you if we got to.
Well, we can't pay it with me. Okay, give us at least a day to put it in the system. I'm gonna give you the 14 days just in case anything happens, okay? I'm gonna
Yes,
waive
ma'am.
the cost of fines on your other two tickets, but you gotta pay that other one that's in default, and you're gonna have to pay all your reinstatement fees, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
That's the best I can help you out with, so try and keep it under a little bit under $1,000, you know.
Oh yeah, that's my limit too. She knew my limit. That's my limit.
Okay, but you
Yes,
gotta
ma'am.
take
I
care of
thank
these
you.
matters
I
and
thank
want
you,
your
Judge.
license back.
Yes, ma'am. I thank you.
All right. Thank you for wearing appropriate clothing for court today. I appreciate that. You okay, Mr. Bear? Don't choke on me. All right. I can see you over there having a hard time. Get some water, please. Don't choke. Don't do it. I can't help you. I'm in the courtroom, not at your house. Please. All right, Mr. Young, you understand the task at hand?
Yes, ma'am. Can you give me those total costs one more time so I can make sure I got them right? I have 320. I have 360. I have 135 and 200.
I'm gonna wait that last 200 for you. I'm gonna give you a little tiny more break.
Okay. So the 320, 360, and 135. But pay that 135 within 14 days.
That's right. That's right. And then I'm gonna give you how long? Well, with that other ticket, does he need the time to give it pay? Okay, the other ticket, I need you to pay that in 30 days, though. Are you gonna be able to pay that 321 in 30 days?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so I'm gonna make that one, and that's one you already pled to already. So I'm gonna make that due no later than 3/28/22. Okay?
Yes,
And
ma'am.
then, once you go on, give us until tomorrow to be able to put everything in. You'll see exactly how many. We're estimating that you have 8 reinstatement fees. I'm not sure that that's the truth. But once you go on, you'll see how many. They're $45 each. And you'll know. And you'll have to pay all of those fees in order to be able to be eligible to apply for your license in the state of Michigan, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Right. So, all right. If you got any other questions, Mr. Young?
No, ma'am. I don't. I thank y'all.
No problem. I was gonna say, we thank you for your patience this morning, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. You have a good day, Mr. Young, okay?
Me too. Thank you, Judge.
All right. You're welcome.